Hey babes, it's Jody and I'm back to show you how to achieve the perfect blonde hair color. So if you want to go from this to this without having to visit the salon and to save some money, just keep on watching. So our blonde hair toolkit, which will also be listed in the description of this video, consists of powder lightener, cream developer, some hair toner for the blonde, as well as some toning shampoo. And you also need gloves, aluminum foil, and some garbage bags to clean up your mess. So if you're like me, you want extensions that could be bleached and colored effortlessly. The ones I'm using, I'll put all the details below on this hair. Also check out my other video where I actually styled the hair, have all the details in the review. I definitely recommend it. So I'm going to prep the hair by getting my foil all ready and putting some clips on the hair just to keep it nice and secured so I can bleach it. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is mix our bleach and our developer. But first, you want to make sure you have gloves on. So you want to use a couple scoops of bleach at a time. Add enough developer and mix it in so that it's just the right consistency, not too runny, but not too thick. And feel free to add more bleach, add more developer, add more bleach, add more developer until you get the right consistency. Trust me, you cannot mess this up. And once you have your bleach mixture prepared, just grab your bundle one at a time, brush that baby out, and just apply the bleach mixture starting from the bottom and then working your way up. And just a quick tip, because you know, safety first, I also use one of these protective masks from inhaling too much bleach. And keep in mind that I always have my air vents turned on, I have my sliding door open, I have fans on. You need ventilation when you're bleaching hair, so make sure you have that taken care of before you bleach your extensions. And as we see here, I turn both sides of my extensions and make sure I get both sides. And then when I'm done, I take those clips off, I turn it inside out again. I want to make sure I get all the strands of hair so I don't get any dark pieces, because I want my hair completely blonde up to about an inch close to the roots. So you want to turn that bad baby inside and out and make sure you get all the spots that you want. So that way you won't have to do too much work in the end. Alright guys, so once we've finished applying our bleach mixture, we take our pre-cut pieces of foil, just drop that bundle in there, close it up, and leave it on for 45 minutes. And make sure you time this and check the hair often, because then you're going to see a mistake that I made later on and how to fix it. So you just want to move on to your second bundle. I do these like in windows. So one bundle is processing in the foil while I just move on to the next one. And obviously keep an eye on the one that's bleaching. Here I'm showing you guys the entire process again, how I bleach one bundle of hair. So I'm checking on my first bundle and it hasn't even been 45 minutes yet, and that hair processed so fast. So I'm just gonna change my gloves and rinse that hair immediately. And this is why it's important to check on your bundles. You don't have to have it processed all 45 minutes because each bundle of hair is different and may have a different processing time. But in any situation, you want to watch it carefully and make sure it's lifted to the color that you want. Okay, so as soon as your hair is done processing, and I mean the second that you see it like steaming or getting too hot or your timer goes off, check that hair. As soon as you think it's done processing, rinse it immediately with water. Water stops the chemicals, mainly like the bleach and the developer, from processing the hair and lightening it. Not only can you get your bundles the perfect blonde color, but I'm going to teach you guys how to bleach your closure piece or your frontal as well. Now you want to do that separately only because it has like lace involved in it and it's the front of your hair, so you want to make sure it's perfect because it's the first thing that people see. So what I do with the frontal piece is I put it on a wig block like a mannequin head and I pin it down. And then I bleach it as if you were like in the salon and taking pieces of hair and bleaching it. And I do that just to minimize the error so I can place the bleach exactly where I want it when I part the hair, or just so I can have the right amount of blonde without any splotchy areas.
You said the same thing I told ya. My eyes are clear, no secret. I wanna know, was it serious? I need it clear, my best friend. Isn't easy to show with the weight of the world on my shoulders. I know I told you, it's the best light I know. It's not a game that I am playing. Trying to hold my feeling, I don't know what's right. I'll find the best way, I think that I might. I know you made it in the nick of time.
Now that I've bleached my hair and my frontal one time, this is what my hair looks like and this is what I don't want. So back in the lab I go. So if you're a beginner, you lift your hair to your desired lightness. You say, okay, now what? Do I just put it in my hair? Well, you have to use toners. What the toner does is take out those brassy orange/yellow tones in the hair. It ashes it out so it looks a lot more neutral and natural blonde. I do a two-step toning process, which is to wash the hair first with Shimmer Lights shampoo, which has a blue or purple tint that cancels the yellow or orange brassiness in the hair. And then I go in with a liquid permanent toner. Okay, so to permanently tone my hair, I'm using Wella Charm T28 toner. I'm using 4 boxes of these, one for each bundle and then one for the frontal. As you guys may or may not know, there are different types of color toners you can get. You can get a lot more ashy or platinum blonde, but I wanted a blonde that will be safe for my skin tone and a lot of brown skin tones, and I think it came out pretty well. So I do recommend T28. I have some girlfriends that use like T18 or T14. I get my toner from Sally Beauty, but they'll definitely help you pick a toner. What I do is I just simply follow the directions, and since my hair is already wet or damp, because I just washed it with a toning shampoo, I apply the toner mixture onto the damp hair. So that's like a 2-in-1. Super easy process. See guys, we're almost done. So we'll know the hair is finished toning when it starts to turn that purple color like you see on the left. And we just rinse it out. Now I'm just going to tone my closure and I'll show you guys how I do that as well. It's a little bit more precise, but basically the same thing. You want to get that in thoroughly. Okay guys, so we went from beginner to pro in like what, 10 minutes? Just kidding, but since we're here guys, I wanted to show you how I bleach the knots on my lace closure. As you can see, I produced a really thick bleach and developer mixture. Why? Because I want to gently tap on the inside of that lace. And what I mean by bleaching the knots is it lightens slightly the attachment points and it looks like scalp. Once you've installed your hair where the frontal is, it's going to look like your scalp. So this is a step I like to do. It's optional, but I love it and I let that process for 45 minutes. And while we're here, we can talk about developers. I get this question a lot. 40 volume developer is the strongest and next to that is 30. So if you want to be careful, use 30 volume developer. You don't want to use anything too strong so that your hair processes faster. If you don't want anything too strong, I would say just get 30 volume developer. But I use what I have on hand most of the time, so that's why. When I bleach the knots on my lace closure, I like to be thorough as well and go in with the Shimmer Lights shampoo just so I don't have any brassiness at the roots. So here it is afterwards, guys. What a transformation. I love this color because I haven't had blonde in a while, so this is like perfect for me. So here's before and after. OMG, what a difference. And this is optional, but you can also go into the roots if you want like brown roots or darker roots. You can dye it at the roots as well. So those are the two bundles, but that one bundle that I think was a little damaged from me processing it too much, I wasn't paying attention, so oops. But I made sure to go in and deep condition that really good. I took out all the shed hair and I installed it. I installed it with the other hair and it turned out just fine. So here's the finished look, you guys. I didn't cut any of the ends of this hair. And you can see that the bundles are still flowy. They're not dry and stiff. So if you're looking for some good hair, I recommend Aligrace. I'll have all the details in the description box. Also check out my lace frontal sew-in install, how you can style this hair as well. Or you can make it into a wig with one of my wig making videos. So thank you guys for watching and don't forget to subscribe. Bye, take care.
To walk these roads with you.